Hello, first grade. So we're going to be doing some reading together for our fluency homework. We're going to be reading a little bit from the story The Guest. So we talked about how this fluency passage is different from the ones that we've had before. This passage has words like narrator and owl at the start of every sentence. We learned that that is because that is the person who is speaking. When we read this fluency passage, we're practicing our reading, but we're also practicing taking turns. So what we are going to do on this video is we're going to read it 2 times. The first time, I will be the narrator and you will be the owl. The second time, I will be the owl and you will be the narrator. While we are reading, let's keep in mind our student performance checklist. I want you to read it a couple of times, read with appropriate phrasing and pausing, so when you see those periods, you know to stop and take a breath. Oh, excuse me. We read with appropriate expression. So if we see a question mark, we know that owl here is asking a question. We're not going to read the sentence like we're sad or angry, like an exclamation mark, and we're not just going to read it regularly like a period. We have to read with expression. We have to keep in mind that we read at a good pace, not going too fast, not going too slow. And it's a little bit cut off down here, but that's okay. We're going to be reading to be heard and understood, not too loud, but not too soft, making sure our words are clear. All right, the first time I will be the narrator. Let's go ahead and practice taking our turns and reading our fluency passage. Owl was at home. Owl was eating buttered toast and hot pea soup for supper. Owl heard a loud sound at the front door. Owl opened the door. No one was there, only the snow and wind. Awesome job, first grade. And now let's read it the second time. This time, you will be the narrator and I will be the owl. How good it feels to be sitting by this fire. It is so cold and snowy outside. Who is out there banging and pounding at my door on a night like this? All right, awesome job, first grade. Thank you for reading your fluency homework with me.